Okay, according to the National Institute of Minority Health and Health Disparities, Ripley County has a poverty level of 14.5%, which places us tied at 15th for the largest poverty percentage in the state of Missouri. What do you feel is the largest contributing factor to the high poverty rate in southeast Missouri and specifically Ripley County? And how would you address this if you were elected to be our next senator?
Thank you. Yes, poverty is a major issue. We need jobs. We need good paying jobs. So how do we do that? Number one economic development tool is roads. Number two is an educated workforce. So what we've got to do is increase our funding for our infrastructure, fix our roads, and fund our schools so that when our kids graduate, they are ready to go to work.
Thank you. One of the big concerns for Ripley County is our access to healthcare facilities. Since Ripley County lost its hospital, most citizens must travel over 30 minutes to reach their primary care providers. Medicaid transport and EMS are the only medical transportation offerings in Ripley County, and Medicaid transportation takes a few weeks to verify and set up. What is your plans to promote access to health care for our rural community via transportation and increased medical services?
We've had hospitals close all across the district. And the reason is the people who come there, and you just heard our high poverty rate, don't have health insurance. They're on Medicaid or Medicare. Well, the state legislature cut Medicaid. First of all, when it was offered by the federal government, they gave, instead of paying their fair share of Obamacare, they cut $250 million in tax breaks to businesses for the purpose of not being able to fund Obamacare. It was crazy. And so we've got a whole bunch of people that are sick who go to the hospital and have no way to pay their bill. Hospitals cannot survive that way. So the answer is simple. Fully fund Medicaid, make sure that every person in this Ripley County has health care, and when you do that, health care that pays the bills, when you do that, hospitals will open up. So that's what we've got to do. Fully fund Medicaid and encourage hospitals to come here and open up.
Thank you. Can you discuss a bill that did not pass under the last legislative session that you think will be refiled, and please tell us if you will be for or against this bill?
Frankly, I don't know of any bills that out of this past legislature, that I would encourage them to pass. Unfortunately, all the bills that came out of Jefferson City for the past 20 years have been bills that were given to them by American Legislative Exchange Council, which is a billionaire-funded right-wing think tank that gives the same legislation to right-wing legislatures across the country. And so as a result, Missouri has gone from being one of the leading states in economic development, in education, in transportation, to we're in the bottom half on everything. Now, one bill that I would like to see come back would be Clean Missouri. This was a bill that made sure that all the districts were drawn not by politicians but by actuaries. That would be a real good bill, and I would certainly support that.
Thank you. Last question. What motivated you to run for this office, and what does the future of Ripley County look like to you?
I ran for office this time. I came out of retirement. I have held, either by election or by appointment, positions in government at every level in the United States. I've been a mayor, I've been a county commissioner, I worked for Congress for 8 years, and I know how things can become positive. For 47 years, the Democratic Party ran the state of Missouri. We were leading the country. Only New York State had more Fortune 500 headquarters than Missouri did. We led in education. We led in transportation. GOP took over 22 years ago and drove it right into the ground. They gave away all the money. They gave huge tax breaks to billionaires, corporations. They have unbelievable. This is what really made me file, was they're doing away with corporate income tax. Corporate income tax. Companies that come here and work here and make billions of dollars will pay no income tax. That is outrageous. And the reason we can't pay our teachers, the reason we can't fully fund Medicaid is because they gave away all the money to billionaires. And I'm running to put it back in the hands of the people and take it out of the hands of the corporations. So thank you very much. Thank you for letting me come and speak. We done? Thank you all very much. Chuck, thanks. Remember me.